I do not often appear in public, and those who know me, they know very well that I am much more accustomed to proving things with real results. I am, in a way, a builder, and I'm the one who sits behind closed doors and is always building something. For those people who believe in me, I lead a fairly public lifestyle. On my social media, you see what's happening around me, but as you've noticed, you very rarely get to see me sharing what's going on inside of me. That is, I share my thoughts mostly with my private team, with whom I work, with whom I interact. Today is probably that rare occasion when I have come to realize that it's time to pull back yet another curtain and share even more candid and honest information with my community, my partners, my colleagues, and my friends. And I think today is going to be quite interesting. So I think each of you should definitely take the time to watch this if you have not already. Make yourselves comfortable and listen carefully. Oh, and by the way, I'm real. This isn't an avatar. I'm real, but since my English isn't quite at a perfect level yet, I'm currently speaking in Russian. What you're hearing right now is actually me, but in English, and this is, in fact, part of one of our technologies that allows us to take a Russian language video and, using lip-syncing technology, lip movement, and voice cloning technology, meaning this is my voice, translate a Russian video or any other video in any other language into the language we want to get as a result. Consider this, in a way, a free demonstration of what we're building. I've always stuck to one strategy, and this strategy is probably fundamental in our company, that people always invest in people. Not in tokens, not in technologies, not in programs, in people. Why? Because people are, let's say, the vector that an investor follows. If you truly believe in a person, if their credibility is high, then why not choose to follow them? Maybe, just maybe, they will succeed after all. And together, as a team, you will reach the result you are expecting, the outcome you have been hoping for, and perhaps even more. Trusting in people, especially those who have proven themselves, can sometimes make all the difference. The only thing perhaps worth considering in this whole story is that you must never give up. That is, when you blindly believe in what you're doing, the only thing that can stop you is yourself. You can just stop and, perhaps relying on some internal logic of your own, stop and say, you won't succeed, so you can't give up. I'm from Belarus, a country with an incredibly strong engineering school, a country where people are born and from early childhood learn IT technologies, learn how to build. And the term IT isn't just some trendy word in our country, it's probably a way of life. And tens of thousands of people follow this lifestyle in our country. And naturally, they create very strong projects. We are a nation of engineers and builders. My path has not been easy. There were moments when it was very difficult. There were betrayals. There were moments when it seemed that was it. There were simply no options left. And there were situations where I was left all alone with myself. Moments where everything truly depended only on me and my own alter ego, that inner voice inside, which kept telling me that I had no choice but to keep going, to move forward. Probably to some extent, or maybe even to a considerable degree, this is what really shaped my personality. And to some extent, it definitely influenced who I am today, the person I have become. And I am certain, absolutely sure, that it has toughened me up significantly, making me stronger and more resilient. I realized one important thing. If you want to build something truly big, if you want to create something you deeply and blindly believe in, you must be ready to go through hell. And perhaps you may have to do it more than once. These are the periods of life that I had to go through. I'm a technologist in a way. I'm a CEO. But first and foremost, I'm a human being, a person who set a goal to give a chance to hundreds, maybe even thousands of people to show themselves at their limit, to show what they're capable of, and through joint efforts, reach a result that the masses simply don't believe in. And this isn't a business strategy. It's my life's path to some extent. I always told myself that I was destined to build this. It's my personal bet, in a way, one that I will never ever back down from. In 2023, I had an idea, a huge idea, but without a vote of confidence from others, this idea is really just a dream, something that remains only in your imagination. And when I was finally given a huge vote of confidence, several people, at that important moment, saw in me exactly the same thing that I had always seen in myself, which made all the difference. They told me that we're ready to take a risk, we're ready to trust you, and thanks to that, we built the very foundation on which our entire ecosystem is built today. Without them, there would be no blockchain sports, no Atleta, no Jiggle, no Teki, no IMBA. There would be nothing. Coca-Cola Arena, remember? Well, that was the moment when we announced ourselves to the whole world. And thanks to these people, this event took place where we were able to present our projects. And I want to say to each of them, to everyone who believed in us, to everyone who took a risk when there was nothing, when there were just words, presentations, that none of you are forgotten. I remember absolutely everyone. And thanks to you, today, we are able to step onto the global stage. From 2023 to 2025, we walked that very path that built the foundation we stand on today, where we turned from an idea into a real ecosystem that a large number of products rely on today. And you are that foundation, you are that rock on which everything stands. And you know what? These people believe to this day. I receive hundreds of messages every month saying that they believe in us, they support us, because they see that those projects, what seemed like an idea back then, are turning into reality today, step by step. And it's no longer just a project, it's already an ecosystem that shows results, that shows the first metrics. They see that there's no longer any doubt about whether it will work or not. It's already happening, it's already working. At the end of 2025, Barton gave me a vote of confidence. And he passed that vote of confidence on to his community. A community that believed in me because they believed in Brad. You know, there are people whom you meet and immediately realize that the person is real. No masks, no games. Pure faith and a pure heart. Brad is exactly like that. A man with 30 years of experience in business. He's seen it all. He's seen projects that took off. He's seen projects that failed. He has an intuition that you can't buy for any amount of money. And when Brad looked at what we were building, he believed and he said, "I'll help you guys." He told me personally, "Dima, I'm with you." And when we finally met in person, he looked at me and said, "I'm telling you once again, no matter what happens, Dima, I am with you until the end." And those words, "I'm with you," meant even more to me than any contract ever could. We flew to Panama with literally just carry-on luggage, no guarantees, into the complete unknown. And Brad was right there. For several months, we lived and worked there, building everything from scratch. I saw how he gives his all, how he believes in people, how he prays for every single person in our community. Brad is the moral compass of our ecosystem. He's the person who reminds all of us, our entire team, why we're doing this. And he doesn't do it for the money, he does it for the people. To give each of them the tools to move from the world of insiders into our inner world. He saw our team, he saw the technology in action, and he told his community, "It's real, I've seen it, I vouch for it." Brad is my brother. And he believed in me back then when things were difficult, when it was tough. And for that, I respect him very much. At the start of 2026, Phil believed in me, Phil Goodlevski. And that became the final fuel that we needed. Who is Phil? Phil is a phenomenon. He's a man with millions standing behind him. And they stand behind him not because of money, not because of business. They stand behind him because of the truth. All his life, Phil has spoken the truth. His people believe in him because time and again he proves his honesty. Phil risked everything. Reputation, honor, sometimes even his life. And the story Phil told me, it shocked me to some extent that such people still exist. When Phil saw our ecosystem, he told me it was what he'd been waiting for years. It's the tool that he wants to give to his community, to give his people real opportunities. And he joined in with such passion, such energy, that it gave a major boost to our entire ecosystem. Phil sees the industry like few others do. He understands where the world is heading. And we found such a strong and genuine synergy with him, where I truly compliment him and he, in turn, compliments me. I am the hands that, with the help and support of technology, will carefully create what we have come up with together. I'm immensely grateful to him for every broadcast, every word, every person he's brought in. Phil doesn't just promote us, he believes in us. And this belief is contagious. It's passed from us to the community, from the community to us, and back already as a result. Phil, in a way, sees the industry and I build the products. He speaks and I do. He shows the direction and I pave the way. And so together, the early people, Brad, Phil, we've reached the stage that many don't even dream of. Phil and Brad are the final fuel that gave us the power to reach the moon. And so together, the early people, Phil, Brad, our team, we're in a rocket flying toward the moon. And you know what? We don't just see it, it's already close. Atom.global is a holding company that includes an entire ecosystem of projects. For example, the blockchain sport project raised over $200 million in 2024 and 2025. The JGGL, IMBA, and our Teki projects raised over $150 million in 2025 and 2026. And I am the head of these significant projects, and I'm also the head of these factories. I am actively involved at a high level in every stage of what happens inside these factories. JGGL is a next-generation social network that combines the social networks everyone is used to, the music players everyone is used to, and the messengers everyone is used to, which we actively use today to exchange information and files, something that no social network on the global market currently provides in full. IMBA is our answer to a broken industry. It is a decentralized platform that, thanks to our technologies, will give tens of thousands of young artists the opportunity to achieve significant results. Teki is a production ecosystem. Huge amounts of money are spent on production worldwide. Everything we see on screens, everything we see on our phones, everything we see on TV, on billboards, in the cinema. Hundreds of billions of dollars are spent on this annually. And we have created technologies that allow us to speed up these processes, which significantly reduce production costs. And this is what we want to surprise the production world with. And here is what is most important. In our ecosystem, one project helps another. Perhaps if we took one of our projects individually, it would be difficult for it to compete on the global stage. But when you go together, when music strengthens production, production strengthens traffic, traffic strengthens sports, and sports strengthens music again, it all loops into one big ecosystem and has a much better chance of emerging as a winner on the global stage. Streaming platforms pay artists, labels take 80 to 90%, the artist gets nothing. And we have created a platform that allows the artist to enter into a 50-50 relationship with us and gives them the opportunity to distribute their tracks and content to the masses. We have created technologies that enable us to take their tracks and, through widely used social media tools like Reels and Shorts, showcase them to huge masses of people. These people, if they genuinely enjoy the track, will often go to streaming platforms and help generate the kind of organic traffic we talk about with everyone we interact with today. IMBA token is a utility token that is essentially the fuel for our label's ecosystem. Absolutely every track, every deal, and every contract that goes through our label passes through this token. And accordingly, the more artists grow within the label, the more tracks are created, the more the utility of this token grows. Given that our goal in 2026 is to gather at least tens of thousands of artists, fully automating the process in our ecosystem, the token's utility will only grow with each subsequent artist. Don Perry is our partner, and he is someone who has accomplished a great deal in the world of the music industry. His goal, and our shared goal, is to bring as many major artists as possible to our label so we can develop and grow it on the global stage. I understand each of you, and I understand the amount of trust you have placed in me. This is a colossal responsibility for me. And when we build products, the market dictates the rules of how these products enter the world. What I can definitely guarantee you is that I will not give up under any circumstances. I'll push forward. Our team will deliver results. Today, we work without days off, 24/7, fully understanding that this, to some extent, burns out the energy accumulated in each of us. But despite all this, seeing the result on the horizon, we try to achieve it as quickly and as efficiently as possible. More than 150 million has been invested to date in the ecosystem around JGGL, IMBA, and our Teki project. More than 7,000 artists are already in line to sign with our label. And this is the reality that our team sees every day, which we face every hour. We are in the phase where our products are already launching. At the end of May, we are launching Arena. In early June, we are launching the JGGL project. Also, in mid-June, we are launching the IMBA project, and this is part of the ecosystem that is preparing for a roadshow in the United States. In the month of August, we plan to hold a huge roadshow across many states in America to present our technologies to institutional investors. Today, our team is in the USA and is preparing intensively to step onto the world stage in August. There will always be skeptics. The more people surround you, the higher the percentage of skeptics surround you. How do we differ from skeptics? Because we are builders, we build. Skeptics at the same time sit at their keyboards and write articles. In what way are we prepared to fight this? We invite every one of the skeptics to come here to us so that they can come and touch with their own hands what we are building. We've talked to our engineers, got hands-on with the code, and met the people. And I'm certain that for most, those burning questions that have been worrying them will simply vanish. The Minsk Experience is an invitation for our leaders. Come and see it all for yourselves. I want to show you where technology is born, to show you our country safe, clean, and beautiful. Belarusian hospitality isn't just words, it's a way of life. Over the last 5 years, hundreds of famous people have visited us. They left absolutely amazed. It all kicks off on May 28th. Brad arrives first and Phil follows right after him. These are the people who will show you the Minsk Experience through their own eyes, without any filters. They'll show you everything they see. They'll record podcasts and host shows. They'll be making short videos and filming reviews. And this is exactly what awaits every leader who comes to visit our country in the future. Space is physically limited, so we can't host everyone at the same time. We'll be welcoming people in waves. And with every new wave, the trust in us will grow because we back up our words with real actions. August, a roadshow across the United States. Our team is already busy preparing for this event. The biggest funds have already been notified that we'll be pitching our technology to them. Our team has already secured their US visas. Part of that team, I'll say it again, is already in the United States. The legal framework is all set. The companies and bank accounts are open. The team is pumped. The technology is developed. We're ready. Every round has its own parameters. Understand which stage you're at. That's how any project, any startup, or any company works. I'm not telling you what to do. You're all adults. I'm just stating the facts. I want to thank every single one of you. All of this trust was placed in me. Tens of thousands of people believed in our idea. And I carry that responsibility with me every day. To those who've been with us since 2023, you are the foundation. Without you, none of this would exist. The Coca-Cola Arena, the first steps, the first wins, that's all you. To those who joined with Brad, you believed in a man who believed in me, and your faith proved to be stronger than any doubt. To those who joined with Phil, you are an army. You've given us the final fuel we needed. You're the reason we're on the verge of something incredible. Tens of thousands of people from different countries with different stories, but with one shared belief that we can build something better and give people access to the same tools as insiders. I won't give up. I promise you that as a fact. Every day I wake up thinking about how to make our ecosystem even stronger. And this isn't just a businessman's promise, it's a promise from one person to another. We're just getting started. See you in Minsk. See you in August in the United States. See you wherever our moon takes us. Thank you.